Hello crafty friends, I'm Lean from Studio Kato and I'm so happy to be back with another video for Altenew. This one is for a YouTube hop and there are prizes to win. We are celebrating the marvelous monthly release from Altenew for the month of November, and there is one $100 gift card up for grabs and four $50 gift cards. So listen on to see how you can win one of those amazing prizes and go on a shopping spree for Altenew. Who wouldn't want to go on a shopping spree at the Altenew website? Anyway, I am using the new Spark Joy hot foil plate. This comes with a coordinating stencil set and there is an add-on die available. So you can get this subscription as just the hot foil plate and the stencil, or you can add the coordinating die as well. I love that they have the option for a coordinating die if you want it, but if you don't necessarily need it, like this image would be pretty easy to fussy cut out. So if you want to save some money, you don't have to add the die. I'm going to foil that with Spellbinder's champagne hot foil, satin champagne hot foil with the glimmer system from Spellbinders as well. And once that's all heated up, I am just going to roll this through my die cutting machine to add the pressure, and this is the stunning image you get. I absolutely love this floral cluster. I love how bold the blooms are, and you can definitely save that foil you get or the foil that's left over, and save that to create just a solid hot foil image of that floral cluster, and the lines will be white or whatever color paper you foil it on. Now this subscription comes with a coordinating stencil, like I mentioned, and this is a layering stencil set, and this makes it so easy to color in these florals. Now I still spend quite a bit of time on my layering stencils. I feel like some videos, we all speed them up a lot and we cut parts out because ink blending is not that interesting to watch. And also, I don't think I'm the only one that has this issue. I don't know what to talk about when I'm showing you my ink blending. So we speed through this, but even with layering stencils, coloring in this image the way I did it with 3 shades of ink for each little part of the stenciling, it took me about, I think it was 18 minutes in the footage. Now this does include cleaning some of the stencils in between, but you have to do that anyway. So yeah, layering stencils, when you want to add a lot of shading, they do take quite a bit of time. I don't think that's always clear in videos, so I just wanted to point it out. If you want to do it well, you have to relax, put on your favorite TV show, and take your time with it. I don't mind it, otherwise I wouldn't be card making. But yeah, some parts of card making just take a while, and you have to enjoy it. You just have to sit there and have fun with it. So while it's a lot easier to color like this, I don't know if it's necessarily that much faster, at least when I'm doing it. I think I could have colored this image with my alcohol markers about the same time to get a similar result, maybe not as shaded, but it's not a time saver, it's just easier, I find. I really love the layering stencils from Altenew though, because they put a lot of layers for the image on a single stencil, if that makes sense, and that definitely cuts the cost down, which is something I always appreciate as someone who buys a lot, some would say too many, craft supplies. Once this is all ink blended, I am going to use the coordinating die set. Again, you can purchase that separately to cut that out. For my background, I am going to use a new release as well. This is the Honeycomb Daisies cover die, and I love it. I'm just showing you that gold panel there because that's an A2 size panel. So this die is quite a bit larger than A2. So yeah, love that. I really, really love this honeycomb pattern die because you get those tiny little cutouts from the daisies. And I am going to use that gold panel I showed you earlier to put behind it. So you can do some very, very detailed die cut inlay with this. In fact, I saw an example of that a couple weeks ago and I loved it so much. I wish I had the patience for that. I don't. I mean, usually I don't. Sometimes I can sit there and just do the teeniest, tiniest little things and enjoy it, but sometimes it's just a little bit too tedious for me. I layered that Hellebore image up. So I die cut 2 of them. I die cut the colored one, the stenciled image on top. And then I also die cut a additional layer from just some packaging from a stamp or a die set. And I layered those up to get a little bit more of a sturdy look. I love the look of layered paper. I think you can definitely tell when paper is layered up. And I just love the look of it. I adhered that with some foam tape on that die cut daisy or honeycomb daisies panel. And I did that before I adhered the panel to my card because this image is going to hide my foam tape on the back of it as well. And you don't have to hide all your foam tape in the teeny tiny spaces in between the little daisies that way. So this saves a lot of time. For my sentiment, I am going to use the Classical Sentiments press plates from Altenew. These are also new from the month of November. I love these. I am obsessed with Betterpress, the Betterpress system from Spellbinders, not just because I love the letterpress effect that you can get, but also because you can actually use those press plates to foil with. Now it's always a little bit of a search you go on when you try foiling with something new for the first time. This is going to depend a lot on your individual die cutting machine, on your individual foiling machine. I found that with mine and with the press plates, I have to heat them up a little bit longer. So I leave them on 10 or 20 seconds longer than when the light stops flickering. So yeah, just a little bit longer, and that always gives me a good result. I do roll them through my die cutting machine twice as well, so just back and forth, and I don't do that with the regular hot foil plates. So maybe roll them through a little bit more than you would your regular hot foil plates, just to really press them in, and you'll get you can absolutely get a perfect result with these. It's just going to be a little bit fiddly when you start out with it, just like it was probably when you started foiling, because every machine is a tiny bit different. There are also coordinating dies for these available. Everything will be linked in the description below. So I die cut that sentiment out, and I also die cut again an additional layer, and I prop that up on foam tape as well. And this card is finished. I am not going to add any embellishments because that gold shining through that cover plate is plenty of shine for me already. And then you have the hot foil from the sentiment and from the image as well. There's a lot of shine on this paper. On this card, I mean. I haven't done a voiceover in ages, I feel like. I feel out of practice. Anyway, what I definitely have to mention still is that you can win one of those gift cards just by leaving a comment below this video. So all you do is leave a comment on each video of the hop, subscribe to all the creators hopping along with us today. It's always an honor to watch their videos and wonder what I'm doing in this hop in the first place. But again, very pleased to be here, very pleased to be invited. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you click on to the next one. The links to all the next and previous videos will be in the description below as well, so you can check those out too. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!